In the first video of this series on healthy habit building, I talked about priorities, and I basically hinted at the fact that there's a lot of things that I would like to work on in my life. And one very bad way to go about this project is to try to change everything at once. You have a much better chance at succeeding if you go look for a potential keystone habit. Now, what is a keystone habit? I think the term was formed by Charles Duhigg, who wrote a wonderful book on the power of habit. Definitely recommend the read. And he basically says that keystone habits have the ability to reach out into other areas of our lives. So from a ripple effect, basically you have the keystone habit and then it changes other aspects of your life, other habits that you create from there, and it's like a cornerstone and changes other parts as well. Now, the characteristic of a keystone habit is basically that it helps you change your self-image. So it helps you in a way to build confidence and basically changes how you view yourself, your abilities, your place in the world, all of that. So from that, we can derive that there are bad keystone habits, but there are good keystone habits that we can look for to implement in our lives. And keystone habits are all about health. So the first thing that we may think of is physical health, but it can also be financial health, social health, and very importantly, mental health. And if it contributes to any of these things and helps you to change your self-image in a positive way, then that's a good keystone habit to look for. Now, depending on what it is that you want to work on and your background and you as a person, a keystone habit that worked for someone else may not be working for you, but there are, of course, we are basically in a way striving for a lot of the same things in life. So there are keystone habits that have proven to be very useful for people, so they might be helpful for you too. One example would be to go running to do something for your physical health. Like, people say that when they start running regularly, they also start looking after the nutrition, so they look for more healthy eating habits and just look for other ways to improve their physical health, maybe sleep more, something like that. Sleeping more is actually another keystone habit, to just commit to sleeping like a regular 8 hours or whatever it is that you need. It could mean that you're throughout the day a little less grumpy, which can have a very good effect on your social interactions, on your relationships with other people. It could mean that you're more productive throughout the day. So that's the ripple effect for committing to sleeping more. If we think about social health, maybe having family dinners and sitting down at the table together can have a positive effect on the family dynamics. So maybe you build better relationships within your family, which can have a tremendous effect on each and every individual in your family. Now, financial health could mean that you are a little more conscious about spending money on a particular thing that you spend a lot of money on. And then, of course, that can ripple out into being more conscious of how you spend your money. Maybe there's even ways that you could think about how to make more money, get a raise, or if you're self-employed, I don't know, get more money out of that. Charging more to your clients or trying out new routes of... I'm definitely not an expert in that, so I don't know. I'm just throwing out examples here. Anyway, one keystone habit that I am implementing for myself right now, that I'm already having a pretty good grip on, is daily journaling. And it's not a Dear Diary, you won't believe what happened at work today kind of journaling. It is really a thought work. So I'm really trying to get into my beliefs, the things that I've been taught, the things that I think about myself, that I think about others, that I think about the world. So it's really, for me, it's a work thing. I'll talk more about journaling and what I do there in a future video, I'm sure, because I find it very helpful and I feel that this is a keystone habit for me that's just working wonderfully, because it helps me to get my procrastination in check, for one thing. Helps me to overcome my fears of committing to things or following through with ideas that I think may be stupid or something like that. So yes, that's something that I use. To sum up the entire video, if there's lots of things that you want to change or you just want to overall improve your life, go look for a keystone habit that has the capacity to change your self-image. That's really important, because what we think about ourselves is our truth. It becomes our reality. So this is basically what the Keystone Habit does. It gives you the confidence to know I can be this person, and then that just ripples out into other areas. And that's a way to tackle the daunting task of changing things that maybe you've been doing for very, very many years in your life and you don't really know how to tackle it. Keystone Habits are a very good way to start with that. So I hope that video was helpful for you, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!